I'm thinking, if I analyze and integrate all those thoughts into my brain, and that's the reality I'm imagining, probably I'm not the only one. And when a very big group of people imagine something together, it creates a specific frequency that this group is sharing. On this frequency, they build their reality, how they see the reality. Some of them are engineers, some of them, like my friends, they invent movies and content and medicine and new drugs that eventually together will create a different reality for those people. And if it's a cool reality, or a reality that is worth checking, more people would try to experiment with this way of living. And my hope is that thousands will go to millions, will go to billions, until the only way to communicate in the world is the new communication. There is no more phone calls and queues and traffic jams. There is no more everybody wants to go to this mountain peak and queue there to ski. They solve the problem of scarcity of everything in the world. You want to ski? There are mountains. We'll put ski on them. We will put what you want. We would create it. It's okay. You can do it at home also, in a simulator, a virtual simulator. It feels real. And like, we are the era of pornography. The internet got really developed because a lot of sites that use storage to store videos of pornography. At some point, I heard a guy a few years ago saying that more than 80% of the traffic that people use on the servers is for pornography websites, and only 20 is for news, sports, and the rest. Maybe it's too much, but anyway, it's a big game of industry. So I imagine that the first machines would be sex related or relationship related, or something that is answering the need for companionship in the world, because people are lonely and that's what they look for, whether it's Tinder or prostitution or pornography. After this phase of female robots, male robots for sex, I think we would go into the new human. We would have to go far enough with our fantasies to let go of them, to understand that sex as it is not giving us the real pleasure that humans are seeking. And that's why they're always frustrated. At the end of the day, at the age of 45, I can tell you, I learned this topic deeply and I'm still learning it. Sexual activity is overrated and it's not giving humans real satisfaction that the heart wishes for and the mind wishes. Higher frequencies in the brain that leads us to anxiety and too much worry is not a good direction in general in life, because once the job is done, we want to always come back down, whether it's with a drink or smoke or whatever brings the frequency back down, so we can dream, because we like to dream. When we dream, everything is possible. When we use telepathy, it's effortlessly, almost. It doesn't take too much of our energy. When we manifest, when we wish something, we don't use a lot of energy to just sit and wish it. My mornings, sometimes they are free. Sometimes, like tomorrow, I have a client in the evening, but during the day, I don't have a plan, but I'm going to work. And my work is to sit and to wish things. I'm sitting after I eat and exercise and shower, and I'm sending those packets, those emails to different people in the world, but not in an email. Just sitting and sending. Sometimes they think I'm crazy. that that's what I'm spending my morning doing. But then I realized that it's working because, it is working. But with those videos that would go viral very quickly, people would start getting more curious about how to do that. Maybe it's worth a couple of hours every morning to just sit, even in the office, even in a job, and just to wish all the things you need for this job, all the things that needs to be done today, and everything that needs to be done in general, and see that it's getting done. Okay, you would have to send an email and to program something and to call someone, but after after you send the wish, after you manifest something in the world, and then you would see that the recipient is already ready for you. I did it 4 times this morning. I chose 4 different people in 4 different cities in the world, in India, in Russia, in Germany, and in Israel. And I sat after my morning coffee and I sent each one of them love, caring, and a hug. That's what I decided to send. Not a request, not a question. And then I look at my WhatsApp and I say, okay, those people that I send them the, the wish, I want to check if they got the wish. Because otherwise I can just sit here and say, wow, I'm a great person. I sent 4 people. They don't know about it. And I'm happy. It's like done. So I send them a short message on WhatsApp. And one after the other said, wow, Eyal, just now, I was thinking about you and I wanted to contact with you. And this, and thank you for mentioning it. I forgot. Done. So I said, I want to make it sharper. All of a sudden, I opened another recipient and I wrote, hi, the recipient name, I'm not going to say now. Did you uh, take vitamin B today? And she said, wow. And she sent me a picture. She just got a shot of all the B vitamins, B5, B6, B12, and B3, just now. Like she was with the shot, with the syringe. So for me, it's not a surprise. I said, wow, great. It's good that we check it. It's important vitamin. It's like, don't do a manifestation and you say about yourself, wow, what, wow, because that's what you do. You're not surprised when it's working because you're generating it. They are surprised because they didn't know that I already sent them this message. I already saw, I already asked, they already replied. You reply automatically. If I send you telepathy, the reaction is to reply. Even if it's, I'm busy, it's also a reply. But if I send you something and I'm concerned about it and you're busy, you will receive it later because I'm still thinking about it and you're still receiving. And then you say, oh, sorry, I was busy. Hey, what about this and this? I made an experiment with a colleague of mine that is also using manifestation techniques. She was in Moscow, I was in Jerusalem. And she said, let's make an experiment. You would send me by telepathy a request, and I would do it. And when I will receive it, I would do it and I will send you the message back. Let's do that. And I said, no, I don't know. It's like it's too much. It's too complicated. It's not like how I want it to be, like free manifestation. And she said, you know what? I would send you a message. I would tell you something sometimes. But be honest, if you receive it, send me a message. I got it. And I was in Jerusalem. I was near the wall that is surrounding the old city. It's very central in Jerusalem. And I went out to look at the wall. It's lit in the night. And then I suddenly feel send me a picture. I feel it. So I took out the phone, I took a picture of the old city, and I sent it to my colleague. And she sent me, wow, I just asked you to send me a picture. Now, this minute. And I said, yeah, I felt somebody's asking me a picture, and then I sent it to you. So like, I didn't know exactly who wanted me to send the picture, but I connected the dots that you are requesting it, and I sent it. So people may say, oh, it's very obvious. You saw the day, you took a picture, you want to send it to your colleague, she's your friend, but why now, in this minute? Because that's how it works.